Welcome on to the CDM basics explanation and tutorial. So first of all, before starting, remember that you have all the information about how to configure or install the CDM website, vats.im/CDM. So by default, it's configured in the VATSIM Spain, but you can adapt it for every airport following all the information in this website. So first of all, when you're connected, you will need to coordinate with other ATCs online to check that if someone has the master control. If someone has the master control, then he should go back to slave using the command .cdm /slave the airport with a cow letters, for example Barcelona, Lima, Echo, Bravo, Lima. And then as soon as the other control is on a slave, I can go to master using the command .cdm master Lima, Echo, Bravo, Lima, in this case Barcelona. Once you have the master control, then as you may see, there's nothing special to show in the CDM list or in the departure list. So then we'll give a normal clearance in this case. For example, we have the speedbird 224 requesting clearance. So let's go to speedbird 224. You click Heathrow, Export 3 Bravo departure, runway 06 right, initial climb 6,000 feet, and the squawk 6204. So yeah, this is the clearance. As soon as I receive it back, I can mark the clearance flag, and then I don't need to do anything else. That's all, a normal clearance that we need to stay here. So then, as you may know, as a delivery, you need to wait for the pilot call ready for startup in your frequency. Once the pilot is ready for the startup, we'll calculate its times. To do it, first we'll left click on the TOBT to say that now is your TOBT. So as soon as it's done, all times will show. Then, as he requested now the startup, we'll left click on the ASRT. The ASRT is the actual startup requested time. So as you may see, he requested now, so we need to set that you requested at this time. So it's a simple click. As you may see, the ASRT is showing there with the actual time. So then we'll see that we have our results in our TSAT. Our TSAT will have different colors depending the state. In case we have a dark green, it will say that is ready to go. Otherwise, if it's a light green, it will say that it's not ready to go. Okay, so in case of the light green, that means that the aircraft is not ready for the startup. So you should notify the pilot his actual TSAT time. So you can do it with the following phraseology: Iberia 51 Delta, TSAT at 1858, hold position. So then the pilot should call -5 to +5 from this TSAT time. But lots of pilots don't know that, so they're expecting your call. In that case, for better practice, you can call the pilot when TSAT is dark green, ASRT has a time set, and there's no status. So then we have a TSAT on dark green. That means that he's ready to go, as I said before. So we can just clear the traffic for the startup. So speedbird 224, startup approved, contact ground, the ground frequency. So as soon as we have that, we must set the startup state and obviously send the tag. That's a simple thing, but a lot of people just avoid this step. Of course, the following thing: the TSAT is valid from TSAT -5 to TSAT +5. So if the plane reaches TSAT +6 and does not have an state, it will be considered TSAT lost. So the pilot will lose his TSAT and all other flights will have an improvement of its TSATs. So that's all for my part. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.